What first-time buyers get wrong about Denver's market. Hello, it's Sean Closset, your local real estate expert here in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Buying your first home is exciting, but you can also be overwhelming, especially in a competitive market like Denver. Here is the thing. First-time buyers often make the same mistakes, costing them money, time, and sometimes even their dream home. I've worked with hundreds of first-time home buyers in Denver market, and I've seen the misconceptions play out over time and time again. The good news, once you know what to watch out for, you can avoid these pitfalls entirely. In today's video, I'm going to break down the biggest misconceptions first-time home buyers have about Denver's market. And I'm going to show you the truth so you can be smarter, really efficient in your home search, and get into the home you want. Whether you're starting your search or already are pre-approved, this information will give you a serious advantage. Let's get started. Number one, misconception. You need 20% down payment. This number is one myth that stops first-time buyers from even starting the process. The reality, you do not need 20% down to buy a home in Denver. In fact, many first-time home buyers put down far less. Down payment options. FHA loans allow as little as 3.5% down. Conventional loans can go as low as 3% down for qualified buyers. And then we have VA. VA loans for veterans and active military requires zero down payment. Down payment assistance program. Colorado offers several programs specifically for first-time home buyers, including grants and low interest rate loans that can help cover your down payment and closing costs. The trade-off. Yes, putting down less money really means you'll pay PMI, private mortgage insurance. Until you reach 20% equity, the PMI is often far less expensive, continuing to rent while you're saving for years. So it does make more sense to buy, especially with these programs that basically the government has out there for you. So basically, don't let that 20% myth keep you on the sidelines. Talk to a lender about what's actually required for your specific situation. Number two, misconception. Pre-qualification is enough. Many first-time buyers think getting pre-qualified online is all they need to start house hunting. That's a costly mistake, let me tell you. Pre-qualified versus pre-approved. Pre-qualification is a quick estimate based on information you provide. A pre-approval means a lender has actually reviewed your finances, your credit, and your documentation, and combined with lending you a specific amount because of the criteria they reviewed. Why this matters in Denver. In a competitive market, sellers and listing agents want to see pre-approval letters, not pre-qualification letters. We're talking about these letters that are submitted when you make an offer on a house. Without it, your offer will be taken less seriously, even if it's strong. Losing out on homes. I've seen buyers lose their dream homes because another buyer had a full approval and theirs was just a pre-qualification. Don't let paperwork cost you the house of your dreams. Getting pre-approved with a reputable lender before you even start touring homes, it shows you're serious and you're ready to move fast. Third misconception, you can lowball every offer. First-time buyers often think they should offer 10 to 15% below asking price to leave room to negotiate. In Denver, this strategy backfires like no other. Denver is competitive. Inventory is limited. Desirable home often receives multiple offers within days. Coming in significantly under asking price signals that you're not a serious buyer. You'll be ignored. Sellers and their agents will prioritize competitive offers. If your lowball offer is 50 grand under asking price and another buyer comes in at full price, you won't even be allowed to counter it. When lowballing works, the only time this strategy makes sense if a home has been sitting on the market for 45 plus days with no activity, or there are clear inspection issues that justify the lower cost. Work with a local agent to craft competitive, data-driven offers based on recent comparable sales. Basically, save negotiation tactics for inspection findings and appraisal gaps. Misconception number four, the list price is what the home is worth. First-time buyers often assume that listing price is the true value of the home. That's not always the case here in Denver. Strategic pricing. Some sellers price slightly below market value, intentionally trying to generate multiple offers and drive the price up through competition. Others overprice and sit on the market for weeks or months for that. Comparable sales matter. The only way to know what the home is actually worth is to look at the recent comparable sales, the comps. In that particular neighborhood, your agent should provide a detailed comp analysis for every home, reality check. Even if you're willing to pay over asking, the home still has to appraise at value for the lender to approve the loan. If it doesn't, you'll need to cover the gap in cash or renegotiate the actual price of the house. Number 5, misconception. You can find the perfect home. First-time buyers often fall into this trap of searching for the home that checks every single one of their boxes. In Denver's tight market, that's a recipe for frustration like no other. The 80-20 rule: if the home meets 80% of your needs and wants, it's worth seriously considering. The perfect home either doesn't exist or will be snatched up by another buyer while you're still searching. Fixable versus non-fixable homes here. You can change paint color, update light fixtures, and renovate kitchens over time. You can't change the location, square footage, or the lot size. Prioritize to yourself what matters most. Analyst paralysis. I've seen buyers tour 30, 40, 50 homes because they're waiting for perfection. Meanwhile, great homes that have met most of their criteria sold, and other buyers who have acted faster. Focus on finding a home that fits your budget and is in the right neighborhood and meets your core needs. Everything else can be improved over time. Misconception number 6: spring is the best time to buy. Many first-time buyers wait until spring because they think it's the best time to buy. Actually, it's often, in most cases, the worst. More competition. Everyone's thinking the same way. You have more people to compete for the same number of homes. Spring is when most buyers are active. More competition means bidding wars, higher prices, and fewer negotiation opportunities. Better seasons for buyers. Fall and winter typically have less competition. Sellers who list during the holidays are often more motivated, and you'll have more negotiating power. Denver's year-round market. Unlike some cities, Denver's market stays relatively active all year, thanks to relocating professionals, remote workers, great homes that hit the market in every season happen out here in Denver. Don't wait for spring just because that's what everyone else does. Buy when you're ready, and when the right time and the right home appears, definitely jump on it, regardless of the season. Misconception number 7: you don't need a buyer's agent. First-time buyers, they can save money by going directly to the listing agent or searching on their own. This is a huge mistake, let me tell you. Buyer agents are free to use essentially. Sellers in Denver primarily pay the buyer's agent. The seller pays both agents. Typically, that's how it's been out here in Colorado. Having your own buyer's agent costs you nothing and gives you dedicated representation. Dual agency problems. If you work with the listing agent, they represent the seller's interests first, not yours. They legally cannot give you advice that benefits you at the seller's expense. Expert guidance. A good buyer's agent knows the Denver market inside and out. They'll help you find the home, in some cases before it even hits the market. They'll negotiate effectively on your behalf, navigate inspections, and also avoid costly mistakes. Also, working with your own expert buyer's agent, their expertise protects your interests and helps you compete in a tough market. Misconception number 8: once you're under contract, you're done. First-time buyers often think the hard part is over once their offer has been accepted. In reality, that's just when the real work begins. Your inspection contingency. You'll need to schedule a home inspection quickly, review the findings, and negotiate repairs or credits with the seller. And when I say inspections, we're talking about a full home inspection. I often always tell my buyers to do a sewer scope, find out what's going on in the sewer line, and also a radon test. We have pockets of radon all over Colorado. Appraisal risk. The home must appraise at or above the purchase price. If it doesn't, you'll need to renegotiate or come up with additional cash to meet that gap. Loan processing. Your lender will require final documentation, employment verification, and updated credit checks. Any major financial changes can derail your loan. Final walkthrough. Before closing, this is a must, and I'll go through the final walkthrough with you, of course. You'll do a final walkthrough to ensure the home is in the agreed upon condition and any negotiated repairs were completed. Stay engaged, responsive, and organized throughout the entire process. Your agent and lender will give you the guidance you need, but you'll need to act quickly when issues arise. Final thoughts here. So what did first-time buyers get wrong about Denver's market? Let's recap here. 1, you don't need 20% down. Many options exist for first-time home buyers. Number 2, pre-approved. Not just a pre-qual before house hunting. 3, don't lowball offers in a competitive market. You'll be ignored. Number 4, this price isn't always the true value. Rely on comps and your agent's analysis. Number 5, you won't find the perfect home, but focus on the 80-20 rule for your needs. 6, spring isn't always the best time to buy. When you're ready, the competition is lower. The competition is lower than spring, so spring isn't the best time to buy. Always work with your own buyer's agent. They're free and protect your interests. Under contract isn't done. Stay engaged through the inspections, appraisal, and the closing. Buying your first home here in Denver doesn't have to be stressful or confusing. With the right knowledge, preparation, and team, you can navigate this market confidently and land a home you love. If you're a first-time home buyer and ready to start your search, or if you just have any questions about the process, I'd love to help you avoid these common mistakes and find the right home for your budget, your lifestyle, and your family. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like, subscribe, and reach out to me anytime. I'm Sean Closset with Coldwell Banker Realty. I'm here to help. Cheers.